Hello, everybody. How are you doing tonight? Or today, should I say? We are going to do a hot pad design tonight, and you've probably heard the "We Whisk You a Merry Christmas." And you put it on a hot pad, and then you put a whisk inside of it, or any kitchen tool actually. And I did mine a little bit different than the ones that I've seen, so I wanted to show you how I did it. The first thing you need to decide on is your fonts. We whisk, or you could go ahead and do your images, and we may even change some of our fonts as we go. We is going to be one of the words, so I'm going to go ahead and put it up here, and then whisk. We're doing each line separate so that we can manipulate the whisk to make it sideways like that. Whisk. Sorry about that interruption. Then an A. And believe it or not, we had that in that vicinity. Believe it or not, the Merry Christmas is found out of Cricut images, along with everything else you see, the little tree and the whisk itself. So let's start off with kitchen. Let's get that whisk, and we'll get the tree and the Merry Christmas. Sometimes when I type something in, I forget to add, whoop, I don't see a whisk. So there it is. A simple one. You could choose any of these. Notice all of mine that are showing up is subscribed. If you belong to Access, then you get access to anything that has an A on it. These little A's up here. Okay, Merry Christmas. Now, I'm not going over here and clicking on search. I press enter, and that's why I forget. Okay, it's putting this one up as the last one I used. This one, if I was to choose it, 99 cents. So let's search through here. Let's see which one it was that I used. This one's $1.49. Since I have Access Premium, it would be half that price if I chose that. Happy Christmas. I'm always tempted when I'm showing videos. Remember, I'm learning right along with the rest of y'all. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and filter it to my images. That means that it's only going to show me what I have access to. Well, maybe not. Let's click on the A one. Remember, I'm learning right along with the rest of you. Is this the one I used? I think it is. Okay, click on it. And now we're going to go find that tree. You can do more than one at a time. Christmas tree. There it is. You see both of them down here? If I had clicked on the wrong one accidentally, or I changed my mind, then I could click on that X and it gets rid of it. Okay, insert images. Now, we'll worry about size in a moment. You've got to think about the size of your hot pad that you're putting this on. So you might want to make it smaller. And when you look at this image right here, it has a background to it. So that means you would want to put 2 layers. 2 layers of iron-on vinyl. So I didn't want to do that. So I took this and I ungrouped it. And looky there. You can take and get rid of that shadow, the background. And that's exactly what I did. Okay, and I put it right next to that tree. Okay, size-wise, I can tell already it's a little bit too big. Your hot pads are usually, see, looking at this one, we'll take it over here to the 10, 5.5. You can also look down here, 5.5 by 4.8. So that's as big as we want to make this one. So let's decide on our font. Oh, wait, we've got to ungroup this one also. When you pull this up, notice there's 3 colors over here. 2 of them are being hidden. So if we were to unhide that one, it adds a different color in here. So remember that as long as you click here, we could have done the same thing with the Merry Christmas. Just click so it wouldn't be seen. Just as another tip. And you probably know these things. Okay, put that out of the way a little bit. Let's see whisk. We want to change the font, and look how they come up now. You can still see everything underneath. Now, I probably won't remember the name of the font I chose, and so I'm just going to pick one. And when I pick it, see, it looks similar, but not exactly. And that's okay. But you need to look over here and make sure that it is one that is if you're an Access member. If not, you might end up paying, and really isn't bad. You can get fonts anyway, but if you're an Access member, that's 50% off, so that's only $2.50 for that font. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and choose the A to be the same one as what we had here, okay, select standard. Okay, A. Got to get that Mary out of the way. And, I could go up there and put in a search for it, but knowing that it starts with a B, it's not going to be far down on the list. Have I passed it yet? You know what? I think I did. That's weird. Okay. One more time. B, 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 A. You know, a lot of people go to DeFont and then, there it is. Okay. Those actually look better than the ones I used. Okay, now whisk. We want it to be bold. Skip on down here some. I saw one just a little bit ago that I liked. And that's one thing, a lot of people pick the same fonts over and over again because they like the way they look. And they get to be a habit that way. Or they're trying to match that design that they saw on Pinterest or some of the Facebook groups. Okay, we're going to look at this one. It's a multi-layer. Let's see how that does. A little bit bigger than what the one I used. Let's try another one. No, too much like the other letters. No, I think I know which one this is. And then I forget. So we're going to pick this one right here. Nope, don't like it. Taking too much time. I know. I tend to do that. Okay, let's go with this. It's different. Yes, see, I'm not going to try to match it because I don't remember the name of the font. I could ungroup all that and click on it and it would tell me, but I'm not going to do that tonight for y'all. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and shrink that up a little bit since I know it's got to be smaller so that I'll have an idea of where this whisk needs to be. When I click on it, see the little rotation button right here? I want it to be a little bit bigger and I want it to be slanted, just so it draws attention. And I want this A a little bit smaller. Okay. Now, I've gotten up here and I have pulled everything too close. Well, no, I've still got a little bit of room. Let's see if we can rotate this one now and fit it in there. We're going to need it smaller. Okay, let's put it up here. And if you notice, in my other one, I let them touch, overlap a little bit right here. There we go. We'll put that A up here. Now we're still too big. So let's move this over. Just a little bit. Move this over. Might need to shrink that one just a little bit to get it into that 5.5 and move this over. Let's see, we're right under 6. So we're still a little bit big. Move that down a little bit. Slide this over. course, the A will get in there. Okay, looking better. Now, a Merry Christmas, we take down just a little bit, not much, and we are going to move it. Okay, now, size-wise, we need to be just a tad bit smaller. So I'm going to go ahead and do that real quick. Okay, I think we've got it done. Maybe just a little bit. Now, if I select all these, that's going to tell me it's 5.7, which that will fit on there. If you're a little worried, measure your hot pad. If you get them from Dollar Tree, this would fit. But if you don't, then you want to measure and make sure. Okay, but you've got the idea. Now, what we want to do is take this one, click on it, then hit our control button and click on that, or we can just swipe and select those two, and we want to weld them together. Okay, so that made the tree and the lettering the same color. We want to do the same thing with the whisk and the whisk, the lettering whisk. You know what I could do is put those closer together like I did over here. That's what's different. Okay, so we want to do some letter spacing. That's what's different. And put that whisk in there. Kind of looks like whiskey. Okay. Still size-wise, we need to go back this other direction. Okay. How's that looking? Size-wise, it looks pretty good. Okay. We want to select whisk and then select whisk. Now, it looks like it has the we and the a, but it doesn't. We want to weld those also. So now when they print both this and that, when they're not going to cut these apart, they will actually be together. Also, the letters here that are touching are not going to be cut apart. They'll all be together. Now, depending on how you want to do yours, but I'd go over here to color sync. If I was doing all the same, then I would move everything to the same color. I had some silver sparkle. It looks really good on red. You can watch my video. If you haven't subscribed to it, please, Huntress Habits, and you will see the video where I'm ironing on a couple of designs. Okay, now what I'd like to do is attach all of these. Now, I'm going to put this one, go back here to layers, and I don't want to get rid of it. But I'm going to hide it so that I can show you. We whisk a Merry Christmas. I'll go ahead and save, and then I'm going to go to make it. And because I attached them all, I don't have to worry about positioning on that hot pad. This is only 5.5 inches. You're not wasting that much vinyl. So another thing that I did, I had 12 of them. I'm just going to click on 6 right now to show you. Okay, it did it anyway. As long as you're under 11.5 inches, then you can get 4 on a mat. Okay, so if you keep that at under 5.5 inches, or right at, you'll be good. So, hope this will make a nice teacher's gift or a grandparent's gift, something that they would appreciate and use in their kitchen. A gift for the mailman. If you watch the video, you can see how easy it is, and I know I have done almost 20 now. I still like a few. So, subscribe to my channel. Consider becoming a patron, and you'll get some extra bonuses. And don't forget, on the YouTube, if you watch the channel, underneath it'll take you to my website, which will have all the bargains that you can get at Cricut for the month. And right now they've got some wonderful Cricut Maker bundles going on with some great prices. So show it to your hubby, show it to your partner, show it to your kids. If that's something that you're looking forward to for Christmas, that will help them out and help you out. So have a Merry Christmas. I hope you learned something really quick and easy. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Good night. Good day. Have a great one.